Hey there guys, welcome to my channel. Sister Cerise here. Today we're going to talk about Michael B. Jordan. The reason why we're going to talk about him is because of his career, but also because his name has been dragged into the Diddy Trial. Yes, it has. And it has been an interesting trial to say the least. Oh my gosh. The names that have been named in this trial, the stories that have been brought to the forefront, everything has been very strange. So, but forget about Diddy right now and let's get into Michael B. Jordan, because you know, he's got the face, he's got the talent, he's got the I'd like to thank my mama humility. But behind that movie star shine is a man who's worked like hell to craft not just a career, but a legacy. Yes, from the block to the box office, from heartbreak to heavyweight, Michael Bakari Jordan was born in Santa Ana, California, and raised in Newark, New Jersey. That's not just trivia. It's the blueprint. He didn't come from Hollywood. He came from the grit, faith, and a whole lot of determination. His first credits: modeling for Toys R Us ads and acting in soap operas like All My Children. Imagine going from selling action figures to becoming one. Like, he's an action figure now. Legendary, eh? But the moment people really felt him was The Wire. A baby-faced teen named Wallace who gets caught up and taken out way too soon. It was gutting, unforgettable, and a foreshadow of the emotional depth he'd bring for years to come. Let's fast forward. Now let's go to Fruit Valley Station, directed by Ryan Coogler. That was the role that changed everything, based on the real-life story of Oscar Grant. It was raw, it was real, and Michael showed the whole entire acting range. Then came Creed. Oof, you know Creed, what? The body? The acting? Oh, and the tears in the locker room. Michael B. Jordan brought new life to Rocky, franchised it to heck without disrespecting its roots. But, then came Black Panther. And he wasn't the hero. No, he played the killmonger, the villain we low-key agreed with, drenched in pain, power, and politics. MBJ gave us a villain with purpose. People walked out saying, wait, was he right though? Like, wasn't he right to do all that? Yes, and let's not front. At some point, Michael B. Jordan became the guy. People's sexiest man alive. Calvin Klein ad in white boxer briefs. That gave the internet heart palpitations. I have a client who's like, Cerise, he's my boyfriend, because I'm a soul coach as well. And my client's like, Cerise, I love the man. But what is really wild is he never really leaned into it. While other stars milk the sex appeal, MBJ has always kept it clean, even when it was clear he had that juice. You know, because in interviews, he's admitted being uncomfortable with all the attention on his looks. And honestly, that might be the reason folks respect him even more. His humbleness. He's not trying to be that hot guy. He just is. And he's not trying to come across like, I'm better than everyone else. He knows that he's a star that's shining right now, and through humility and also respect, that star will stay lit for a very long time. Let's talk about her. relationships. Now, of course, what is a good story without relationships? Lori Harvey. When she and Michael B. Jordan went public, the internet melted. They were young, fine, and black excellence personified. But then, boom, breakup. All of a sudden, silent. And then came the infamous courtside photo. Michael looking hurt, like someone just took his puppy and his protein powder. What followed, though? What followed was the glow up. Creed 3 came out, directed by Jordan himself. He showed up at every red carpet looking shredded and unbothered. He didn't clap back. He didn't get messy. He just got better. But talking about Lori Harvey, her name popped up also with Diddy. So let's go into that a little bit right now, because Michael B. Jordan's name came up during the Diddy Trial, and that was with the designer, the clothing designer. And the clothing designer is very good friends with Cassie Ventura, who is also part of the Diddy trial because she was the number one victim that testified against Diddy. She was Diddy's girlfriend for a very long time. Well, she was in South Africa at one moment, and she had the opportunity to date Michael B. Jordan, but she didn't. And I can't help but to wonder, what if she did? I guess Michael B. Jordan is better off without her and all that drama, but they would have made a really cute couple. Let's get over to now Creed 3. Now, Creed 3 marked a new chapter, not just starring in it, but directing a major film. That's a power move. And get this, he pulled inspiration from anime fight scenes, from the boxing sequences. Did you know that? Yep. He's a proud anime nerd. DBZ, Naruto, all of it. The authenticity bleeds into his directing. He just owned it. You could tell that he felt so comfortable directing. It was like he was born with it. He tells stories how he wants, not just how Hollywood says he should. So he knew what he wanted, and he didn't want to do it the way Hollywood directed him. He's like, nah, I'm going to put my little bit into it here and there. And guess what? The box office receipts, they were thick. Oh my gosh, they were on point. Michael proved he's not just the face on the poster. He's the vision behind the camera. And it was a huge impact. But Michael B. Jordan is... But Michael B. Jordan isn't just about flexing on red carpets or making blockbusters. He's got his own production company as well, Outlier Society. And the mission? Inclusion. Yes, they were one of the first to adopt inclusion riders in contracts, demanding diverse hiring on sets. He's mentoring, producing, opening doors, and not in a look at me, I'm helping way, but in a quiet, I got you kind of way. He's walking the walk for black creatives in the industry. So, that old story, crabs in a bucket? That doesn't apply to him. What applies to him is, I made it, now I'm going back to help those people who deserve to be helped up. Because what is a real leader? A real leader is someone who helps those who are behind him. He's not turning his back on them. He is turning the leaf over for them. Okay, but real talk. Is Michael B. Jordan too perfect? Where's the scandal, right? The flop movie. The drunken night out, And I think he's human, just like anyone else. The man stays booked, built, and polite, though. But some critics say that safe image makes him less interesting. They say he's too polished. I don't know, but maybe that's the point. Maybe Michael B. Jordan doesn't need to play messy for attention. He's letting the work speak for him. And baby, it's screaming. Like, I love the way he has very little drama. That's a real man, isn't it? Some people think, oh, you're in Hollywood. You know, there's going to be something that's going to shine out of you other than the star. But it seems like, hey, Michael G. Bort, it seems like, hey, Michael B. Jordan is just like, so here we are. Actor, director, anime fan, heartbreak survivor, and low-key legend. Like, this is what he is. He's more than a face, by the way, ladies. He's more than a physique, by the way, gentlemen who are trying to compete with him and keep up. He's proof that slow and steady doesn't just win the race. It runs the game. And if this is the golden boy era, just know, gold doesn't tarnish, it glows. All right, guys, I'm Sister Cerise, and I'm glad that you picked up that fork while I was dishing this information. You can put it down now and pick it back up in my next video. And I want to remind you, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because when you do so, it is free, and it's a great way that you can help my channel grow. Also, hit that like button, because when you do that, YouTube enjoys it. And the YouTube algorithms say, this video was liked. Let's push it to other people. So go ahead and support my video by subscribing for free, hitting that like button. But do me one of the biggest favors. And this is probably the biggest favor you can do for yourself. Be good to yourself out there, please. And remember, tomorrow is not promised to you. So make the best of today and make it count. I love you. Huge hugs, loads of love, big blessings. Enjoy your day today. I will see you in the next video. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. Michael B. Jordan. Great career, and I can't help but to think to myself, what if Cassie did end up with Michael B. Jordan? What if she did? That would have been, I think, life-changing for her. She should have just stuck with him. But look who she's with, right? She has a really loving man. She got money that she wanted. You never know. She may come out one day and do a movie of her life. She may come out one day and do a movie of the situation that she went through. We never know. But Michael B. Jordan, keep up the good work. Keep living live and keep doing you, brother. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. It lets YouTube know that you enjoyed this video, and they will notify you when I upload new videos. And it also lets me know that you enjoyed your time here as well. Guys, I want to say to you, tomorrow is not promised. So make today count. Be good to yourself. I love you.